Everybody's gonna move their feet. Get down, everybody's gonna leave their seat. Doot, doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. La na 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 na. Here's one. Love gun. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Hello. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Hello. Hey away. Oops. Hey away. Hey away. Hello. Hello. Oh, hey, hey, oh. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO. And welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO, and over here, this lovely and talented Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO, Weenie Mushane. Say hello, sweetheart. Hello, everybody. How you doing? And then over here, the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Ikadon BOOZHOO, Niji. Say hello, brother. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping by. And rock star cartoonist has books for sale at Amazon.com. Links are in the description below. Books like Dog and Maingan. Teach your kids how to count to 10 in Ojibwe. And some animal names and whatnot. Dog and Maingan. Available for purchase at Amazon.com. Or don't, I'm not going to tell you how to live your lives. And who am I? Nobody. Nobody. 'Cause I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody. Except maybe Gwen Carly. BOOZHOO Gwen. Is Gwen here? She sure is. Well, good day, Gwen Carly. BOOZHOO Gwen. Let's get a gold star for good old Gwen. Gold star for Gwen. And hoa, here comes Wally Bear. BOOZHOO Niji. Silver star for Wally Bear. Hey, Wally Bear, BOOZHOO. And Daniel Black. I've got an empty house. Let's do this. BOOZHOO. Daniel Black coming in with the bronze star. Studis. For some of you people who won't know it, Studis is Ojibwe for let us do this. It's kind of a res dialect. It's sort of, Ojiberishing English. Yeah, the verb for Ojiberish. Yeah. Studis. John Redcorn. It's a good day to be Indian. Some days, it's a good day to die. Some days, it's a good day for fry bread. It's a good day to be Indigenous. BOOZHOO, John. And Kaya. BOOZHOO, Kaya. Kaya's here, sweetie. Well, BOOZHOO, Kaya. How you doing? And Jim Dunn. BOOZHOO, Jim. All the usual suspects are filing in. Got nothing better to do on a beautiful Saturday morning. This is it, sweetie. What's that? I think the weather is going to warm up from here on out. You think so? Yep. It was 20 below again last night, or early this morning. But now it's above, I think it's 10 degrees now. 10 above. And I don't think it's going to get below zero anymore. I think winter's over, you guys. I'm calling it. Spring's on its way. Zig 1. Spring. Zig 1. I think it's going to be like in the 30s in a couple of days, and then in the 40s, low of like 20 degrees or something. I think we made it through the baboon. We make it through the winter? Yep. Good job, everybody. We made it through the winter. I mean, I don't know what the calendar says when. I think it might be daylight savings time this weekend. But, so I don't know when the real spring starts, but in northern Minnesota, you can kind of tell when there's that last little, okay, here, 20 below, just saying goodbye. It's like the winter goes, okay, one more shot. We're going to have one more hurrah. I'm going to freeze up everything, nice and cold, and now I'm leaving town. Winter is leaving, and Ziguan is arriving. And I, for one, am ready for spring. I mean, it hasn't been the hardest winter in the world or anything. I mean, we have to admit, like, our ancestors had it way rougher. Everybody throughout history had tougher winters than we did this last winter, for sure. What about the pandemic? Yeah, the pandemic. Oh, what an inconvenience. I mean, it was hardly the bubonic plague. But you know, people live in a certain level of luxury now. But like our ancestors, our grandparents and stuff, winters for those guys, hikes. Their pipes would freeze up and that'd be it. And I'd be like, well, I guess we're drinking lake water for the rest of the winter. You know, your grandpa would be out there digging a hole. I got to get down below the frost line. We need water, you know. Me, what do? I plug in a space heater and I feel like, oh, I'm suffering. I'm suffering from a few too many 20 below zero winter nights. But Ziguan, spring is on its way. And then it'll be Neben, summer. And then you'll see me complaining about the heat, just like I complained about the cold, because now I'm an old man and that's what I care about. I know, how did that happen? I don't know. You get to a certain age and suddenly you get really interested in the weather. Teenagers never discuss the weather. Hey, they say it's going to rain. Oh, yeah. Well, we need it. You know, it's not a conversation teenagers have. But that's a conversation every middle-aged person has, every elder. Dagwagan is autumn. And back to baboon. And what will we be like by the time winter comes around again? Who knows? Older, wiser. Yeah. You know, lots of times the seasons, they kind of symbolize the stages of life. You know, it's like you're born in the springtime. And the leaves come back and the birds. I mean, human beings are born year round, but life sort of returns in a way in the spring. Ziguan. It's kind of like being a baby. Abinujians. You're a baby and then you grow up and become a Gitchiaya, a great being or an elder. And today I would like to discuss this very serious subject of babies and elders. You see, back in the days of the grandfathers... Hey, sweetie! Yes, my love? You want to take a call? Well, sure. I'll take that phone call. Does that seem very realistic? Oh, yeah, we nailed that. All right. On line 2? Yep. Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air. Hello, NANABOOZHOO. It's me, Abanujians. Abanujians, a baby. Hey, sweetie, it's a baby. Well, hi, Abanujians. How you doing? Natasha, I'm very honored to meet you today. I've been watching your show for quite a while now, and I'm quite a fan. Wow, you speak really well for a baby. Yes, well, you see, I have what they call Benjamin Button disease. Oh, you got that Benjamin Button disease? It's true. I am what your people would call Gitchi Eya, a great being, an elder. I've walked this earth for many moons, and only to age backwards, until today I look like this. An Abanujians, a baby. Wow. What's that like? I mean, in a way, it must have been kind of cool to see yourself get younger. For a time, it was a great relief to grow up and become a man. And then to just keep getting younger looking as my peers all got older. But you see, my wife, she kept getting older as I kept getting younger. Until pretty soon I was no longer attracted to her. And she was attracted to me in a whole different way. What do you mean? Well, she started carrying me around like a child. I couldn't have it. I told her I'm still the man of this family, even though I was indeed an Abinujians, a baby. Wow, what a crazy story. So did you guys break up? Well, actually, she died years ago. Well, so how old are you? Me? I am 417 years old. 417 years young. Oh, really? Yes, I was here when Columbus came over. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, I'm just a baby. I talk real well. Oh, okay. This baby's crazy. I know. So, yeah. Well, hey, it's nice to meet you, Abanujians. Likewise, Nanaboozhoo. Just wanted to call in and say, keep up the good work. And Heil Hitler. What? I said Heil Hitler. Don't say Heil Hitler. That's not cool. No, you see me? I'm doing the Heil Hitler. You see, I am old. I come from World War II, and I'm a Nazi. Shut up. No, I'm just kidding. All right, listen, I gotta go. I'm gonna go, go do baby stuff. Gigawaba min, menawa. Gigawaba min, menawa, Abanujians. Hey, Natasha. Yeah? Gigawaba min, menawa, Abanujians. I'm not an Abanujians. Yeah, you are. You're my baby. Hey, quit flirting with her. Abanujians, baby. He was crazy. I know. That's not what I expected. There you have it, guys. A real Native American baby with Benjamin Button disease or something. Anyway, Gitchi Eya. I wonder who would make a good example of an elder. Hey, sweetie. Yes, dear? Would you like to take another phone call? Why not? On line 2? Yeah, line 2. All the way from jolly old England. Jolly old England? Is that the expression? I don't know. Caller, you're on the air. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. Oh, hello, love. Hey, Queen of England. Sweetie, it's the Queen of England. Hello, Queen. Hello, Natasha. Hello, Nanaboozhoo. It's me, the Queen Mum, it is. Hello, Queen Mother. We were just talking about babies and elders. I'm so glad you called in. Oh, that's right. I was watching a show. I thought I'd call in. You know, I fancy myself a bit of a Gitchi Eya myself, I do. Oh, yeah, you're an elder. How old are you now? Oh, it's not bloody right to ask a lady how old she is. That's me secret. I don't need to tell you. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That was probably kind of rude. I'm 164. 164. Wow, you look great for... I don't think she looks a day over 110. No, what's your secret, Queen? Yeah, what's your secret? Well, I drink the adrenochrome, I do. I like to drink the blood of the young children. Do you know I can get some blood of Abanujians? No, I do not know where you can get some blood, baby blood. Ugh. That's right. She's like, they say she's the, are you like a descendant of Dracula? Oh, that's preposterous, it is. Dracula's not even real. I'm the great-granddaughter of Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Impaler, c'est toi. Yeah. She's a descendant of Vlad the Impaler, the guy that they say was Dracula. So you say your secret to longevity is drinking blood of the children? I try to do. I like to stay youthful. Okay. Well, listen now. What can I do for you today? Oh, I just wanted to call in and say BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Hey, well, BOOZHOO, Queen. Are you keeping well? Are you happy the winter's coming to an end? Oh, I am. It was such a bloody long winter. It was so hard it was. I didn't know what to do with myself. Yeah, me too. I went a little stir crazy. I was kind of like, do you ever see Jack Nicholson in The Shining? Oh, that rubbish! Yeah. You know that movie? It's just so scary. I don't like to watch scary movies. It scares me hot. I feel I'll have a heart attack. Yeah, you might. But I went a little, not too bad, but I just had a little bit of anxiety and depression this winter. I had the winter blues, had to kind of work through. Hey, that'll happen. Yeah. Listen, Queen, I got to get moving. All right, then. Hey, how do you say I'll see you again in Ojibwe? We say, Gigawaba Min, Minowa. Oh, Gigawaba Min, Minowa, love. Gigawaba Min, Minowa, Queen. You know, she's not so bad. Not so bad for an undead, adrenochrome ghoul. Yeah, you know. Gitchi Aya. Great being your elders. So, you start out an Abenugians, a baby. Grow up, you become a Gitchi Aya. But today I need to talk about something very controversial, sweetie. What's that? Men, women, boys, and girls. I think that's the name of the, what's the name of the show today? I think it was all of it. I think it was babies, old people, men, women, boys, and girls. Yeah. In Iniwug is a men. If you go to the bug school and you really have to go to the bathroom and you run up to the lavatory room, you're going to see two signs. One will say Iniwug for the men's room, and the other side will say Ikwewug, it's a women's room. But they don't even tell you what the English is. I don't know how many times I'd have like basketball games up there and the white team would be some dude running into the girls' room. Oops, sorry. But then there's boys. Gwiwizensag. Gwiwizensag. Gwiwizens is a boy. And Ikwezens is a girl. Or plural be Ikwezensag. You had an AG. AG in Ojibwe is like an S in English. But this is the controversial part, sweetie. What? You gonna go there? Yep. There is no word in Ojibwe for transgender. All right? They're boys. They're girls. When they grow up, they become men. And they become women. You don't get a say in that. You can say you feel like a man all day long. Oh, I feel like a woman. But that don't make it so. And this has been my controversial, transphobic comment for the day. Just because I know once in a while we get kids watching our show. And you're going to see like your science teacher get real uncomfortable nowadays. When he gets to that part of the chapter of biology and they go, how many genders are there? There's no word for gender in Ojibwe. That's a made-up word, too. They kind of made up in the early 1900s. There's your sexuality. There's sex. There's men, and there's women, boys, and girls. That's it. You can prance around like Paul Stanley all you want, but it doesn't make you transgender. You tell him, NanaBOOZHOO. Yeah. You know, just because I wear makeup and high heels doesn't mean I'm a woman. Yeah. Take it from Paul Stanley. Just because you have long hair, you wear makeup, you got high heels, It's not transgenderism, you guys. Not even in the 80s, so knock it off, you guys. Yeah, Paul. I'm sorry people pick on you. They call me transgender. It's not true. No, it's not true, you guys. But we're living in the age of the Decepticons. And the kids are all confused now. I heard recently that there's like 40% of Generation Z identifies as some kind of other category. It's like, yeah, kids. Let me tell you about a time back in the days of the grandfathers. There was a man named David Bowie who used to really stir things up, get a lot of attention, because he'd put on a dress and he'd sing songs just to make the rednecks angry with him. And we all loved him for it. And we put on makeup and we started prancing around, acting like girls, because the girls started going, hey, you know what? These boys are pretty cute when they're wearing the makeup and the big earrings and stuff. So we played like we were girls because we liked girls. Because that's the way we're made. But nowadays, you can't go 24 hours. I don't remember the last time I went a whole day where transgenderism wasn't somehow addressed in my stupid life. Me. Just because I watch the internet. And I used to work in a school. I mean, it's everywhere, every day. There's got to be some addressing of this thing. Oh, here's another story. Transgendered woman just broke all the records in girls swimming. Yeah, well, I don't care. But they're everywhere. When you're a boy, you can wear a uniform. When you're a boy, other boys will check you out. Being a boy. Whatever that song was. It's confusing these days. Moon dust will cover you. Inani is a man. Ikwe is a woman. Here's the differences between men and women. What's the difference between men and women? Women can have babies. Not every woman. Well, they're elders or girls. Oh yeah. Ikwe Zensag is a woman who can't have a baby. Once you can have a baby, you become a woman. What makes a man? What's a man now? What's a man mean? Is he rough or is he rugged? Is he cultural and clean? Now it's all changed. It's got to change more. 'Cause there's women running past you now while you just wash the floor. Oh yeah, it's Zibby Geese again a gay geese are good today. It's floor washing day. Yep. I'm not going to use the vacuum cleaner until after we unplug the space heater in the basement. The basement. That's what I call the water heater area under the house. Oh, it's our basement. Yes, I have a 2-story house. But in any wug, men. And a man is made. A woman is born. That's one difference I've heard. You know, woman just becomes a woman. Sorry, ladies, but you're born a girl, and then God just makes you a woman. You know, but men, young men, boys, we be Zensag. We have to make ourselves. We become men. Some men become men through going through hardship. Some men become men when they become fathers. After that baby comes out, they get a jolt of responsibility. They take on the responsibility of being a man. Oh, I'm the protector and a provider of the family. You become a man. You don't just get to be a man because you got old. There's lots of old boys. You know, if you're still playing video games and somebody else pays your bills, you're still a boy. Okay. If I don't know, if you're ruled by your emotions, oh, she made me mad. I couldn't help myself. I got mad. My emotions got, If you're still ruled by your emotions, you're a boy. That's why transgenderism isn't real, you guys. When a woman says she feels like a man, oh, I got the spirit inside. I got a man spirit. I feel like a man. You've got to remind her, you know what? It doesn't feel like anything to be a man. Yeah, we have emotions, but that's not what being a man is. We don't feel like being men every day. It's just a default thing we are. Once you've gone through... That's why back in the old days, here's a little ancient Indian history and wisdom. I'd just like to talk to the boys. Should I go outside and talk to the boys? Yeah, okay. Let me get rid of this for a second. No offense, sweetie and ladies. If you don't mind, I'm just going to take a moment. Boys, won't you come with me outside? If you have your teleporters ready, just come with us. Or me. All right, sweetie. One to teleport, please. One to teleport outside. Make it so, number one. Because that's what you are. You're my number one. Aw, sweetie. Okay, BOOZHOO. Hi, sweetie. Hi, honey. Did you make it out there okay? Yeah, I sure did. Okay, give me a call when you want me to pick you up. I will. Have fun talking to the boys. Yep, I sure will. Geek 'em up and in. Geek 'em up and in. Bloop. So, hey, fellas. Welcome to Agua Ching. Welcome to Chi Agua Ching, the great outdoors. This is where us men, this is where we come to talk about the truth. It's okay if you're a man and you come out here to the woods to be alone. You need to cry a little bit. You know what? There's no shame in that. But don't make a habit of it. Because here's the deal. A lot of us boys were raised by women. And, your grandma and your mom, they're good people. They really are. They want what's best for you. And, they sacrifice their lives for you, whatever. But they're women. They can't give you what they don't have. And they can't tell you how to be a man. And so many of our problems today is because we don't got any older men. Our elders have betrayed us. Back in the days of the grandfathers in the traditional way, your grandpa and your uncle and the other men in the community, they'd all have something to do with your life. Remember how Hillary Clinton, excuse me, once said that thing about it takes a village to raise a child? Well, she kind of got that from tribal wisdom. Tribal Nabwakawin. And, but the thing is, in the modern day, so many of us men are so screwed up because our moms and our female teachers and our grandmas were the only ones there for us. Our dads were either not around at all. A lot of guys, for whatever reason, whoever fault, both of your parents' fault, actually. Don't just blame your dad for running away. They both dropped the ball by not being able to give you two parents, a man and a woman. And that's the thing about all this transgenderism too. They try to tell you, you don't really need a dad. We're going to cancel Father's Day. Men aren't that important. Women are strong, independent, and, it's almost a bragging right now when women say, hey, as a single mother, I blah, blah, blah. like she's kind of proud of it. The problem is, if you're raised by a single mom, that means there's not a guy, and you know it, I don't need to tell you. Any guy whose dad isn't around will admit, it's like, yeah, man, I miss that guy. I can tell I wish he was around. I could sure use an older man right now, either to keep me out of trouble, to get me out of trouble. And tell you the truth, it wouldn't kill you to make me feel a little safer at home by having a man there. All right? Yeah, my mom's all tough and that, but she weighs 120 pounds. What's she going to do when the wolves come to the door? So, in the old days, the men, we had what they called initiations. You'd initiate a boy into becoming a man. They'd take them away from the village, take them away from their moms, and the man and their uncles and your uncle's buddies would take out. And depending on the tribe and all this stuff, there'd be different rituals you'd have you go through. You might go on a vision quest. You might have to go out and fast. They might make you go through some sort of rite of passage, go hunting for the first time. You might have to clean a deer. Sometimes becoming a man is catching a fish. How about that? Going out in the woods or going hunting or just even going, In my day, if I'm being honest with you guys, in the 80s, lots of the rituals, the rites of passage, the initiations were partying with older guys. They'd take you out in the woods and they'd get you drunk. And like the first time you made out with some girl in the back of the car, you'd come back and you tell your friends. And they'd give you a high five. And they'd say, hey man, look who's growing up. Have a beer. And it wasn't the healthiest rites of passage, but we had those kind of things that made us feel like a man. Doing something kind of scary. Getting into a fight. Here are some things you have to do before you're a man. You got to get punched in the face. You're not really a man until you've ever been punched in the face. Ideally, you have to have a fight at least once in your life. Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist, he's barely a man. He's only been in maybe 2 fights in his whole life. But he has been punched in the face a few times. So I think he gets passes that way. But you got to be in a fight at some point. You got to have your heart broke through disappointment, through embarrassment, shame. Either, your girlfriend cheats on you, just dumps you. You got to lose a job. You got to be embarrassed, humbled. The thing about being a boy is that nothing bad's ever happened to you. But you become a man once you get some scars. Once you have a scar you can talk about. You need to have your heart trampled on, your face punched. You need to be scared and do it anyway, like fight some guy who's going to beat you up. It's actually better to become a man if you lose a fight than if you win a fight. Because you get humbled when you lose a fight. You become a man when, I don't know, it's like a journey we're all going through as men, as boys. It's a quest. There's a quest every boy's on to become a man. And all the old, those folk stories and all the old stories of the warrior, the hero's journey. There's a boy gets a call to adventure. Bilbo Baggins gets a visit from a wizard. And he's got to go on an adventure. And when he comes back, he's a man. So maybe you got that too. Your call to adventure might just be going to summer camp. The journey might begin there. And it might take years. That's the other thing. Becoming a man doesn't usually happen in a weekend. For a lot of us Generation X guys, it kind of took all of our 20s. if we're being honest with ourselves. In the 80s, common boy left home around 18. And depending on what kind of family you came from, that was the beginning of becoming a man. You could no longer count on your family. You couldn't go home again. You're out in the world. And so then you started the journey of becoming a man by sometimes failing at being independent. Got to call home, call grandma. Hey, can you loan me some money that you never pay back? But yeah, men are made. And we're made through hardship and trouble. And it can be an internal battle. You don't have to go to war. But that's why your grandfather, when when you look at old pictures of your grandpa from high school and he looks like he's 40 years old when he's 20. A lot of those guys, when they went to war, they came back, they were men. It was really hard, really scary. And they got some scars. And so they looked older and they acted older. Your mom's not doing you any favors by taking care of all your problems because she doesn't let you grow up and to become a man. So, boys, that's my advice from your old Uncle Nanaboozhoo. We are different than women. I'm not going to comment on if you're gay and you feel like a woman, what that's about. But that's the reality of the truth of life, the way when. Once in a while, somebody's got to lay down the truth. You're a guy. You're a man. If you're, born a man. And as men, we become men. Well, you're born a boy, actually. Well, you're born a baby. Abanugians. But then you become a boy, and you become a man. It ain't easy. But if you ever kind of notice, sometimes you meet another guy who's a stranger, and you guys just kind of, you high-five each other, or you trust them right away. Sometimes there's this thing that women don't know about, and don't tell them, by the way. It's called brotherhood. You know the word Niji. People say, oh, that means brother. Actually, Nisaya means brother. Where'd you get that? Well, in the Indian way, our male friends, we call them our brothers. It's a brotherhood. All of us guys have. And we don't talk about it. We don't kiss, even on the cheeks. Sorry, French guys. When we talk, we might face and look off in a distance. That's one of the things they say is the difference between men and women. Women will talk facing each other. They might even hold hands and look into each other's face. Men will look off in the distance. We'll sit side by side and go fishing or hunting or just stare. Men love to talk in the car because they don't have to look at each other. They can just talk this way. I've been meaning to say something to you, but I wanted to say this in person. Oh yeah, what's that? Your wife has been cheating on you. How do you know? It's with me. You can say all that and just look this way. It's much easier than having to talk in the face. But anyway, that's not everything that needs to be said about being a man. But that's just a couple of things I thought of recently. And part of me wants to kind of say the stuff that I hear you're not supposed to talk about on YouTube when it comes to gender. But why? Who cares? Should I say a prayer? Nah, I'll let Natasha do that. I'm going to go back. Okay, BOOZHOO. Hey, sweetie. Well, hi, Nanaboozhoo. You ready to come home? Yeah, you want to pick me up? Sure. Hang on, I'm going to scan for your coordinates. Okay. 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. Nah. Hey, baby doll. Hi. Welcome back. Thank you. Why was it outside? Warming up, I can tell. I mean, it's still kind of cold, but... What'd you talk about? Can't say. It was guy stuff. No way. You talked about guy stuff? I did indeed. Me and the boys were just talking about stuff that makes a man a man. And, you know, being so manly, that's how I know. Would you call yourself a manly man? Oh, I would indeed. I'm the manliest of men. You know, just look at this place. This place just screams alpha male, doesn't it? To me, a manly man, we'd be doing a show from a garage. Yeah, that's what I should be doing. I should be filming this from... I don't even have a garage. Anyway. What do you think, sweetie? You want to get up here? Sure. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let Natasha get up here and say a few words. But first, BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO will return after these messages. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction, oh beautiful release. Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty, oh, and weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from the dark, cold hotel room. In the endlessness that you feel, you pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. Hey everybody, won't you be an angel to these animals? But if you want to support the show, you can click the link and become a Patreon supporter. And Patreon supporters get, for $5 a month, you get this cartoon by Lyons. And for $10 a month, you can get this, like, snow on skin. And it's a NanaBOOZHOO coffee table book. And, otherwise, leave us a tip on PayPal. Yeah. All right. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You pull from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah. And by the way, I'm not really Sarah McLachlan. Whatever her name was. We're in the arms of the angel. Fly away. BOOZHOO. Natasha, indigenous cause. Natasha is my name. Name and Wyndham. G-A-I-N, Omanungoom. I'm happy to be here today.
And, yeah, so, what's going on, Boozhoo crew? What's going on, Shady Side Locust? Some rising, that's Green Bay Packer lyric, eh? How about a book called Like Plaque on a Beartooth Pass? Like plaque on a Beartooth Pass. Wally Bear says, I have hidden talent. I can braid my own hair. Ooh, look out, ladies. This man can braid his own hair. Is that a thing about you becoming a man? Learning how to braid your own hair?
Oh, I haven't thought of that. Yeah, that's probably part of it too.
You're in the arms of the angel. So why do you say men are made but women are born? Don't you have to make a woman?
No, you can. A woman, just nature makes you a woman.
Oh, because we can make babies one day?
Yeah. As soon as you can create life, you just graduate into womanhood.
Yeah, I suppose. Hey, Diane, me quetch.
What is it?
Diane gave us $10.
Diane Swope?
I think so. Is this Diane Swope? It's Diane, anyway. Well, me quetch, Diane. Thank you so much. We need a Junia. We're in the money. I'm feeling sunny. We got a lot of what it takes to get along. Do, do, do. I kind of feel like I should be giving advice to women since you gave advice to men.
What kind of advice would you give to women?
Okay. This isn't to women. This is to girls. Girls. Talk to your grandma. Whatever else. I don't even think anyone's going to debate me on this. Get to know your grandma. Be as candid and forthright as you can. Be super honest. Your grandma has been through more than you think. Your grandma has a whole lot of experience. She's probably had a secret life even your grandpa doesn't know about. But the thing about elders, that I've learned, is don't underestimate them. You know, sometimes your grandma and your grandpa can seem so goofy, so out of touch. I mean, what was she thinking with that Christmas sweater, right? My grandma would once a week go to the beauty salon, and a lady would put her her hair just... She spent money and time and effort to make her hair look like, the Queen of England or whatever. But, sometimes you think, our grandparents, they lost their minds? Were they ever smart? Well, here's a secret. They still are. And in the course of their regular lives and being goofy and just whatever, they might seem like they don't have much upstairs. But get them alone. Elders also love to be included in stuff. Let your elders help you. Your grandma can't do as much as she used to be able to do. Sometimes giving advice, bailing you out financially, don't feel guilty. If grandma's got to write you a check once in a while, go to your grandma with your problems and with your good news. If you want to get anywhere in life, you've got to establish a relationship with grandma. And maybe she's already in too much in your face, but especially if you're like a 11-year-old, tell your mom you want to get to know grandma. Call your grandma out of the blue. It may surprise her. You may think she doesn't even know you that well. Just say, hey, Gram, can I talk to you for a little bit? I just want to share some stuff. Just want to share some, don't make a big deal out of it. Get to know Grandma. And settle in. There is stuff that's not even recorded in photographs. Your grandmother might have a whole lifetime of experience in one summer of 1984 when she was so much crazier than you can imagine. Maybe she got into some trouble. She'll know how to help you out. Do it. I'm getting old enough now to where I don't feel like I gotta say, well, I could be wrong. Maybe you don't need to know your grandma. Get to know Grandma. I don't care who your grandma is. Get to know her. Don't listen to what your mom says about her if she talks bad about her. You can have your own relationship with your grandma. Baby, I've been Nugents. And, yeah. They say women are really powerful spiritually. We create life. We create breath. A woman is inherently, we're born the most creative creature on the planet. Well, along with every other female creature species, but we make people. They grow in us, and then we poop them out, and then we raise them, and we teach them love, and we keep them alive, we feed them. Women, we are the life givers. We create the family, the home. If you just watch movies to be informed on how a lady should act, you get the wrong idea. Like superhero women are all just trying to act like men. You don't have to be like that. Otherwise, the other extreme is everything you see on the internet. You don't have to be like that either. Be like your grandma. You're probably better off just... Don't be like the way your grandma was when she was a teenager. Try to act like your grandma does now. I'm betting your grandma probably takes care of somebody else. Your grandma's probably watching her diet. A lot of women are kind of into nutrition. I don't know what your grandma's like, but... The reason why we call elders Gitchiaya, we call them great beings, is that as they get older, it's not intelligence. It's not being smart. As they get older, everyone gets more wisdom. You don't have to go to college to get wisdom. You just got to go through some hard times. So, that's the only advice I have for girls. Get to know Grandma. You'll never, you won't regret it. And she'll thank you for it. What? Wally Bear says, I don't blush, remember? I purged all emotions. Yeah, see, Wally Bear is a guy. They don't have feelings. They're like Vulcans. He's purged his emotions. He's fully logical now. But ladies, we're emotional creatures. It's okay. La 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 do 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 do. I'm a new chance, baby. Babe, I love you so. I want you to know.
What's that?
That I'm gonna miss your love the minute you walk out them doors. Baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Happy New Chance. Or get you a great being. Ininiwug is a man. Or Inini is a man. Ininiwug is men. Men, am I right, sisters? Huh? Am I right? No. And Ikwewug, women. I am Ikwewug, hear me roar. Ikwewug, woman. And, Wiwi Zensag, our boys. Whoa, boys, they want to have fun. Do boys want to have fun?
Yeah, we do.
I thought girls just want to have fun.
No, boys want to have fun too.
You tell me Cyndi Lauper lied to me?
She's a liar and a thief.
She's a thief too?
I don't know.
Equi Zetsongs, girls. Whoa, girls, they want to have fun. Murdo, my mother says, what? And knows my father says, what you gonna do with your life? Well, if we keep getting super chats like Zagame's $50, I'm gonna keep doing this, Father. Be quiet, Zagame.
Zagame, give us a 50 spot.
She sure did.
Be quiet, Zagame.
Thank you so much. Whoa, girls, they wanna have fun. That's all we really want. Equazenza, girls. And never mind about all this trans talk. We're just going to get into trouble if we weigh in on that. Ziguan, spring. Spring is a time of birth, of rebirth. You know, things are going to start, everything's going to change real quick here. Hang on, spring's coming. Ziguan. Then there'll be summer. Neben. Summertime, summertime, summertime. Neben. Summertime. And something is easy. Doug Wagon. Is autumn or fall. And then baboon. Winter. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the winter of our discontent. Do you think this was the winter of our discontent, sweetie?
There were moments.
There were moments for sure. It was the winter of the jibbity jabs and the vaccinations and the COVIDs and then the Russia-Ukrainian thingy and Bob Saget and the winter of that guy who murdered that girl.
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, it was a dark winter. But I say if you're still standing, I'm still standing better than I ever did. After this winter we've had, because it was cold, long, relentless. If you still can smile and be optimistic, good on you. Good for you. Good on you. That's what they say in Australia. Good on you. Good on you, mate. Have a Vegemite sandwich. I come from land down under. And then, of course, I'll be new chance, baby. Did I go through all the words already? Oh, yeah, I guess that's it. You can support the show by giving us super chats during the live stream. Otherwise, we've got PayPal, Patreon, and a GoFundMe site. Links are in the description. You can also get a coffee mug or a t-shirt that says HOA in our Teespring. Soon, probably this summer, we're going to have a new website. One central location with all kinds of stuff. So look for that. What else, baby doll?
Want to tell them about the books?
And Michael Lyons has books. Little Cutie has a teddy bear's vision quest. This is kind of a story about a teddy bear goes on a vision quest. Think Winnie the Pooh. It's got illustrations, but it's a paragraph book. I mean, it's like one long story, but Otherwise, Dog and My Ingen is a picture book. This is more like for babies. Counting 1 to 10 and then animal names. And then for elders, we've got an English Ojibwe coloring book. When you're just sick of doing crossword puzzles and TV doesn't make any sense anymore, you can pull out a coloring book. Go, you know what? To heck with it. I'm going to listen to the game, and I'm going to color with my markers in this coloring book by Michael Lyons. And many other books and comics. Links are in the description. And to send us out today, did you want to add anything?
No, I'm good.
How about you?
I told myself thanks.
On behalf of the boys and the fellas and myself, I want to say miigwech bisandawieg. Thank you for listening. And miigwech ganawabieg. Thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture and history and whatever. Conspiracy theories. We didn't say any conspiracy theories today. And my name is Natasha. This is NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, hey, miigwech.
This is Michael Lyons.
Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
And I will see you again. This song is called Crashing Down.
Crashing down, crashing down, crashing down, crashing down, crashing ashes, ashes, crashing all fall. Crashing ashes, ashes, crashing all fall. Crashing ashes, ashes, crashing all fall. Crashing ashes.
Oh, please, I didn't mean to peek into the magician's hat. Let me go!
Button your lip, punk, and start walking.
Where are you taking me? Who are you?
Avast there! The mighty hoodoo will deal with you, you spy!
Spy? I'm not a spy. I just wanted to look into the magician's hat.
Take him away!
Let's have a bite together.
No,
Move,
stop. Let me go.
move. Get the move on. Let's go! Rank him! Come on, you!
Crashing ashes, ashes, crashing all fall. 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 Crashing down, crashing down,
Open up! We've caught a spy!
I keep telling you I'm not a spy.
Shut up, spy! Open up!
crashing down, crashing down, crashing down, crashing down, crashing down.